I think this is the best thumbnail on YouTube, at least in the political sphere. I mean, how can you not click on it? Like, you get to see Starmer the Kier with a face of perpetual concern. I'm not kidding. Like, many journalists and politicians try acting concerned on camera. You know, when they talk about COVID, like, some right-winger may break quarantine and it will get all of us sick. And they're trying acting concerned, but they never have, like, the expression. And here you have, like, Starmer the Kier with, like, the expression of perpetual concern. I don't know how he can pull it off. Like, if he ever drops down from politics, someone needs to hire him from a movie. And he's like, you are the enemy. Right, no, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant thumbnail. I wish I could steal it. I wish I could, but then Sargon may get upset. Anyway, right, let's see what he means by this. Like, Sargon told us.
Ethnicity you define by... I am loving this Labour conference, aren't you, folks? This is everything that I said that they were going to do. I did a stream the other day saying Kier Starmer is declaring war on the right. And what did he do in his speech today? He came out and told everyone that you're the enemy.
If you say or imply that people cannot be English or British because of the colour of their skin, that mixed heritage families owe you an explanation, that people who've lived here for generations, raised their children here, built their lives here, working in our schools, our hospitals, running businesses, are our neighbours. If you say they should now be deported, then mark my words, we will fight you with everything we have, because you are the enemy of national renewal.
Is it like the German cadence, like the German politician, not the new ones like Ursula, like the more masculine ones, you know? Like, meine Arbeit, is it similar? I love the idea that the British renewal, what they call it, the English renewal. Oh my goodness. By the way, I understand that anyone can become English, right? So why do I have to travel to Britain to become English? Like, why can I not become English from Romania? Can anyone explain how this works? Because here's how I understand being English works. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I would have to first travel to Afghanistan or a place like that, right? And if I have a lot of money, I can get on one of those dinghies. Well, actually, I could probably not even have to travel that far. I could just travel to France, right? I get on one of those dinghies, and then when I arrive in England, I get the asylum seeking, right? As long as I throw away my passports and everything else, right? I can seek asylum, and it's granted, right? And then I become English. And then if I leave England, I'm still English. So, like, my question is, can't I become English without doing that? Like, can I not just pay someone? Is it like a financial transaction or something? Like, or is like the journey part of the mystique? Like, you have to take the journey on the dinghy. Right. My goodness. Sargon doesn't seem to be concerned. Like, he seems happy and very optimistic in the video. I will tell you something that comes from cynicism, right? I've been in Eastern Europe. I'm a much more cynical person. It is true, right? Like, it does seem as if Kier Starmer is declaring war on anyone that wants deportation. And anyone that wants deportation is right-wing, right? Like, is there any right-wing organization in Britain that doesn't want to deport people that aren't legally there? I don't think there is, right? And so, he is declaring war on the right. Now, knowing history and understanding how things work, usually people don't declare war unless they're sure they're going to win. And you can also see this in politics, when people call for snap elections. Like, there were snap elections, I think, in Canada once, and there were also snap elections in France. And everyone was like, Macron is done for. Oh, Trudeau is done for now. They won. They had the plan, right? Like, that's why they decided to wage war, because they have a plan. Now, in Britain, in order for Nigel Farage to win, he would have to secure 50 plus 1%, not of the votes, but of the first to the post nonsense that they have. So he requires a very high number of votes. Now, maybe Sargon is confident he can get them. Maybe he will. But here's another thing. We have to understand that we don't live in the past. Like, we have to take away our mentality from 2020 and bring it into 2025. We have seen how European Union does democracy. I know that Britain isn't in European Union, but like, the tactics themselves can be exported. For instance, right before the election, we saw in Moldova, 2 parties were declared illegal. And all of a sudden, you know, like, off the ballot. In my country, my country does democracy like no other. My country simply states, Russia is involving in the election. They're dominating us on TikTok. Cancel the election. So like, there are ways, And people don't riot. Nothing changes, There's no, like, social upheaval or anything like that. It's like, it happened, and people move the fuck on. So if I was Sargon, I wouldn't be smiling at it. I wouldn't be cheering. I would have the exact same face of concern that Kier Starmer is having. Like, Sargon, look at this, man. You need to, like, your forehead needs to look similar. And your eyebrows also, like, you need to look at how, right? Like, the face of concern, you need to have this. Because it is concerning if he actually comes out full-blown. And he's like, oh, yeah. I mean, we saw it in the United States, right? Like, in the United States, the Democrats were extremely cocky. And they were going after Republicans, and they were declaring parents to be terrorists because they were concerned about children and being taught LGBTQ in schools. Do you remember that? Like, when the parents went after the teachers, and they considered them to be radicals. Did you guys remember? Why did they do that? It's because they thought they would win. Why did they thought they would win? Well, didn't Trump manage to survive 2 assassination attempts? I'm just saying, right? Like, when politicians are this cocky, when they have such big balls to go in public and call, like, half of the nation the enemy, it's usually because they know something. What they know, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see this election. I wouldn't be surprised if Nigel Farage all of a sudden gets a lawsuit about, like in France, like that Le Pen lady, right? She got all of a sudden embezzled in corruption with the European Union. All of a sudden, before the elections, right? You can have the same happening with Nigel. Like, some random lawsuit comes in, some arrests are made, some of his party members get arrested for various reasons that have nothing to do with politics. Maybe he gets debanked again. And at the end of the day, I noticed that elections can also be cancelled. Again, they happened in my country. The United Kingdom said nothing negative, so they must approve. In which way, like, why not use this, right? To protect democracy, you can cancel elections. Probably a little bit too extreme for Britain, but again, they approved it for Romania. Why wouldn't they approve it for themselves? So, I would be very concerned. Very concerned. Now, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be excited about this. When you see a politician that is as unpopular as Kier Starmer going out and declaring war, instead of compromising, right? Like, instead of trying to find middle ground, he's actually, like, saying, no, you're the enemy. Well, he must know something that we don't about how he can back those things, right? Because, like, you don't declare half the nation the enemy if you don't have a defense plan. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.